There's a lot of delicious things to try here in Great Falls, including drinks, both of the alcoholic and non-alcoholic variety. Coming up on this episode of We're No Damn Experts, we're breaking down the top 10 drinks to drink in Great Falls.
Best damn podcast, the best damn town. You want to get up, get ready to get down. With its big wide sky and the wild river Thames, if you want to go, we can take you there to Great Falls, Montana.
Welcome to the greatest damn town in Montana, Great Falls. I'm Rebecca Ingham.
I'm Shannon Newth.
And we're No Damn Experts.
Felt a little rusty.
Yeah, I don't know why. Well, I've been interviewing this week for a new job.
Yeah,
No,
not for you.
I've been interviewing people for the tourism director that we have open right now. And it's like I've never interviewed in my life. Like I can't, the introduction is awful. My ability to read the questions is awful. I'm like,
Which is funny because we just did that earlier this year for the event planner.
yeah. I don't know what the hang up is. So maybe it's just October is my month to be rusty. That's what I'm going to go with.
I mean, I feel rusty just in my brain in October because of I don't do well when the light starts. And this next week's going to be rough because
Fall back.
Yeah, I just don't do. My brain takes a long time. I never really adjust when it starts getting dark a lot.
I'm just going to make a plea to our listeners that live in North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming, and Idaho.
Mm-hmm.
Eliminate at the government level, at your state level, the spring ahead, fall back,
Let's band together
time thing. We've already done it. Our state said, yeah, we'll get done with daylight savings.
Yeah.
We're done with it. So long as the states that connect to us do it as well.
Which makes, I mean, you can't have every state having their own time.
Right.
I mean, Arizona
Yeah.
does their own thing, but that seems
Works
like
for
it'd be
them.
hard. Yeah. I know there's been stuff at the national level about just in general. It's a conversation every fall, it seems.
It's asinine. And don't give me this. You get more hours in the... No, you get the same amount of time.
Yeah.
And most of us are still going to jobs that have lights. Okay? Like you
Right.
walk into the job and you
Right.
turn on a light.
Yeah.
Now I get farmers, ranchers.
But they're already on their own different
My
schedule.
husband, as an equipment operator, like
Yeah.
I get that people do still work in the exterior where there are no lights
in
and
the
you
exterior, the
and you
outdoors.
need the sun.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, if you ain't got it in the morning, you're going to get it in the afternoon.
Right.
And if you've got it in the morning, you're not getting it in the afternoon. So
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter.
No.
Let's
no.
be done.
Yeah.
So, listeners, loyal listeners in North Dakota, South Dakota,
Yeah.
Wyoming, and Idaho, let's get
do
it done.
Let's do it.
Just make your state eliminate daylight savings,
There you
and
go.
then we can all be together without having this stupid spring ahead fallback
Yeah.
thing.
Agreed. Let's do it. Make it happen. Also,
That was a soapbox I bet nobody was expecting.
That was a soapbox. Also, I have been chilly all day. I got chilled this morning. I was out shooting a story, some content you'll see on Veterans Day for us. Just a neat project that a woman's working on, and I'm hoping she will be our podcast guest for next week. But anyway, I was outside, and we've had a very, very nice warm fall here, and actually had fall. Like I have.
It was a really long fall.
Yeah, and I've had memories popping up of snows being sunken in snow in years past, and so I was just not ready. Like I had a little jacket, but I was like, "Ooh, I was not ready." It was my reminder that it's time to put all the layers in the car.
Yeah. It's November 1st, and it certainly still doesn't feel like it.
And I still have tomato plants that are going.
Producing?
Well, I forgot to cover them the last couple nights, so they're probably kind of sad, but
Yeah.
I need to
You have
go
to make
check
some
those.
sauce with that.
I have. This is a wonderful problem to have, but so many tomatoes all across my kitchen. I gotta like sit down and figure out how to preserve them. I was just thinking though, I was like, wow, tomorrow is November and I still have tomato plants. Yeah.
It's been a fun fall.
Yeah, it has.
Folks, I'm just going to tell you, I'm pretty excited to talk about what we're going to talk about today, which we haven't even gotten to yet.
No,
Conversation's been great.
Yeah,
so.
we're less than 5 minutes in, so
not
makes
bad.
sense. Yeah,
You're not skipping ahead anyway. You
I
love this
am-
banter.
that's true. And I am holding one of the things that are it's not on our list, but it's one of my recommendations.
Okay. So
there's that intro.
here we go. In Great Falls, we do things just a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some real signature things about our food and beverage scene in our community. And today I'm going to share with you, like Shannon doesn't know, so I'm going to share with you as listeners what we've crafted as kind of like a to-do list, not in one day. I mean, you could try it in one day. It's possible, but
lot. Yeah.
it's not necessarily possible to do it all in one day all year long. So let me do this.
Yep.
We're going to unveil for you on the podcast something people who have picked up the Montana's Base Camp magazine have known for years. And these are the top 10 drinks to drink in Great Falls, Montana.
Of all varieties.
Yeah, and if you're thinking, oh, I don't like beer, I don't like wine, that's fine.
That's fine. There's plenty of options.
Don't have to drink that.
Yep.
We aren't just for people who drink alcohol.
No, believe it or not, even though Rebecca
Surprise.
talks about that a lot.
I know I share my personal favorite types of drinks, but that does not mean those are the only types of drinks that happen here.
We should just have a full coffee-focused episode.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah.
You know what we should do? Like what we did with Seth and Casey for the beer
Ooh.
samplers.
Have a coffee tasting.
We should bring in a coffee tasting.
Yeah.
And it is that time of year where Fifth and Wine's going to have their holiday mimosas out too, I suspect. So
Yes.
those are always good to sample. I mean, you really
All
want
kinds of good.
live. No, you want us to review those on air and then give you our
We
opinion.
have a wide vocabulary of how to describe drinks.
We're
Nope.
good.
Nope. That's yummy.
If you can recall, in the Seth and Casey's episode, I even drank a beer and said, tastes like beer.
You did.
Yep.
You did.
That's how good I am at describing
I mean,
things.
I guess that's they should take that as a compliment.
They should. And so those of you who have listened to that podcast episode, you might already know one of what I believe the top 10 drinks to drink are in Great Falls.
Yeah, you made this list, didn't you?
Well, let's go with that.
Okay.
Yeah, let's assume I've drank all of these.
Okay.
Okay. The first, not in any order,
Yeah.
just the first one I'm going to share is the Cloud Blast, which is a hazy IPA from Mighty Mo Brew Company at 412 Central Avenue.
That's your favorite. Which, by the way, for Boss's Day
I know.
/ your general birthday time frame, we got you 3 can
Cylinders.
growlers. Yeah,
Yep.
cylinders. And I noticed when I went down to get my beverage that I will recommend from the fridge that's not alcohol, your beers are still sitting down in the fridge.
Yeah, that's the
Your Cloud
challenge because I want them to be cold, but I
Yeah.
also don't want to drink them at work because I need to be productive.
Why don't we should bring a cooler in?
Right. I need to remember that they're in the fridge and then get them.
Or wait
home.
till it's
5, 4, 3, 2.
yeah. Well, I was going to say
I don't know why we're not drinking right now.
right. I was like, I don't know why you just haven't gotten it out. We've drank on this podcast. Or you could just wait till it's 10 degrees outside and then it's not an issue.
Yeah.
It's not like you have that far to go.
No, it's just really me remembering to go downstairs
Yeah.
and get it.
Anyway, Cloud Blast.
So Cloud Blast, and I will tell you, it killed me inside to do this because Motorboat is kind of like a beer near and dear to my heart. But why I selected Cloud Blast for this list is it's a hazy IPA, and I think the hazy gets lumped in with the IPA.
Regular IPA.
And they're so different. And I would have never tasted or tested this beer had it not been for little Kristen Deo, who said, I don't know why you're drinking that crap. You need to be drinking this crap. And I was like, you don't know anything. She's like, yeah, I do. And she said, taste it and your life will be different. And she was correct.
She was correct.
So, I mean, that's a big claim. I don't want to oversell it.
It's like a smoother IPA, right?
Oh,
or maybe like
yeah.
a creamier IPA.
It's just not an IPA. Okay,
Although
let's
it's
go
in
with
the
that.
name. Yeah.
There's not any hoppiness. It's just kind of a...
Yeah, it takes out the bitter, like the bitiness of an IPA, maybe.
It's an unrefined. How about we do that? An unrefined beer. And it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I love it.
I will say, I'm going to make my own list as we're going along. I will say my go-to, because you have to go to Mighty Mo if you're here to try beer and their pizza and all the things. My have to try drink from there is the Blue Fog.
Yeah.
Because to me, it's unique. It's a Hefeweizen infused with blueberries, and each batch is a little bit different. It's a really nice color. It's my go-to.
That can be your go-to.
Okay, that's my list.
When you make this
You know
book.
what we should do? You know how we put together itineraries? We should do a staff favorites and make our own drink lists.
I was just thinking we should do itineraries that have like a food and beer pairing.
Oh,
like
yeah.
this itinerary will go really well with a steak and this beer.
Because we're really experts in that area. Yeah.
And see how many people do it and then be like,
I
why
don't
did
know
you pair
recommend
these
this.
things together?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, because we ran out of pairings that were didn't make any sense.
I like that. I think we should do here's our picks.
I'm going to grab my notebook that I've had here. And I'm going to mark that down.
Okay, perfect. That just came out of nowhere. Was that already in here?
Yes.
Okay. Just pulled this out from random spot. Yeah, Blue Fog though, that's my go-to. And the rotators that they have sometime when they had that peanut butter chocolate one, that was amazing.
Yeah.
So you have to
Maybe
try
that
that
comes
if you're
back.
here when it's on rotation.
We'll announce on the podcast
Yeah,
when
if
that
we
one's
know
back.
that's here. Yeah.
Oh,
That
I
one's
love
amazing.
that. Now, the next drink on our drinks to drink is world famous. It is Montana's best tiki drink. It is the world famous Sip and Dip fish bowl, which can be got at the Sip and Dip Lounge
While you're watching mermaids.
at 17 7th Street South. Now, they used to, I don't know if they do anymore, where you had to get this with a friend and they kept your driver's
They
license.
made you because it's massive.
It's so big.
Yeah.
Like you think, oh, it's cute in the picture. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also cute in person. And
It's
it's as
like
big as your head.
Yeah, that's what I was going to compare it to. Head sized.
Yeah. And I think
And
it's
it's
like
a really pretty blue color.
yeah. I have said in the past, and this is a lie, but I have said in the past, it has like 20 shots in it. Donnie's like, no, it doesn't have 20 shots in it. And then he listed them off and it's like 9 or 10
Shots.
shots.
Yeah.
And you're thinking that's a lot of shots. It's a big bowl.
It's a massive bowl. And there's other liquid in there too.
Yeah. It's not just liquor.
It's not just shots. Yeah.
But it's an alcoholic drink.
Yeah. And it's very fun and pretty and festive.
They do have virgin fish bowls.
Oh, there you go.
And I think they still have like the half fish bowl.
Oh, I don't think I knew there was a half.
I could be lying about that.
It's more fun though to get it
Hey.
in the big one.
The nice thing is if you walk in and ask for a half fish bowl, they'll know you came from the podcast.
You're like, those people are spreading lies. While we're on this topic though, I had someone message on Instagram and asked us what a tiki bar is. Do you want to explain what a tiki bar is?
I'm just going to say it's not unique to us.
No.
And if you
No,
don't know
we are
what a-
not the inventors of tiki
Nope.
things. Yeah.
Nope. And if you don't know what a tiki bar is, then I don't know if there's much hope for you, honestly. You got to be one of very few people in the world that don't know what it is.
Understand. Yeah.
I would probably define it as an island hut.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it. Like a beach
it's
theme, but a hut. And
Yeah, it's a
Yep.
island hut themed bar.
Yeah.
That's what tiki is. You can get tiki torches, and they're wrapped in like island hut style feel.
My computer's not.
You got Google. Why are you calling us?
Well, yeah.
This is like us
And I'm
defining
trying-
something
I
for the
know.
world, and nobody wants us
I'm
to do
trying
that.
to Google things now, and literally it's not letting me open up their tabs, so it does not want me to do it. So
Yeah, you've been having issues with that computer today.
I have. Okay.
Now,
Fishbowl.
the next one, which I think is pretty neat based on last week's podcast episode, our Grim Tales.
Yes.
And you're going to, nope, I'm not going to share that. There may be a future where you become an investigative reporter.
Yes. I did, if you, just real quick before you get into that more, if you want to see the locations that we talked about last week on the podcast, there is a video on our Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube now that shows the locations that Megan shared, modern day, of course, what they look like, of where these locations are. So you can go on your self-guided tour. So it's on all of our social media right now. You can go and find a little visual tour for you of where these are. Okay, continue.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
So as that is the predicator for this, which will be connected, is they were the first in town to do it. Let me just say that. It is a ghost in the cellar, and it is a smoked glass that they add an old fashioned into. And they capture that smoke by lighting wood on fire, putting the glass over it, and they're first to do this in Great Falls. Other people have followed suit.
Yeah.
But they were the
not
first.
Now, but yeah.
And it's called the Ghost in the Cellar because of the building that they're in. So this is at Kellergeist Brew Pub, the OG location.
Yeah,
So
they're
those of
back.
you who have been followers, it's at 111 Central Avenue. And it is because there are hauntings in that building, or so we say. And I believe, if I can remember, Kellergeist means ghost in the cellar.
I believe so.
Yeah. So it's a smoked old fashioned.
You know what? My favorite thing is first watching the bartenders make the drink and then smell. It smells so good.
Oh. Who doesn't love a campfire?
Yeah.
That's really what it
smells
is.
so good. And it's fun to watch. We also have, on YouTube, I have a YouTube short watching that being made, watching that happen.
Look at
the
that.
fire. So you can go watch it there. It's got some like swanky music to it because it felt right.
Good job.
Thank you.
So we've been a little bit alcohol heavy.
Yeah, let's switch it up.
I'm going to switch it up. One of the premier experiences that you can have from a drink standpoint in our community is going to Street Burgers on 10th Avenue South and getting a Fat Cow's milkshake.
Oof. I have yet to try them, but oh my gosh, I want to every time.
Let me tell you, I've never finished one.
Oh, wow.
A Fat Cow's milkshake is a milkshake, but in order to get to the milkshake part, you have to eat the top off the drink.
And we're not talking just like whipped cream here.
Nope. So depending on what Fat Cow milkshake you get, you're going to dig through a sugar cone full of frosting and sprinkles and cotton candy and drizzled in caramel, or you're going to have to eat through a slice of cheesecake with a raspberry glaze, and you may have to eat a caramel apple before you get to the drink.
It's multiple dessert meals in one.
It is a massive drink. It's served in a mason jar, and I want to say it's only about a 32-ounce mason jar.
Only.
Might be.
I feel like it's bigger.
It's 32.
Okay.
It might be bigger.
It just visually is a lot.
It's so much. The milkshake is good,
But it's everything else.
what comes on top of it is also good. So it made our list of top 10 drinks to drink in our community.
Which also involves eating and drinking it.
Yeah, there's a lot going on with that drink.
Which one did you try?
I've had the caramel apple off the caramel apple one. I've not had the caramel
Okay.
apple milkshake. I've had the unicorn one, which comes with a sugar cone and cotton candy and sprinkles
Oh
and
my
frosting. And I've had that one. I think those are the only two that I have had. The caramel apple was good.
The caramel apple itself
I
was
didn't
good.
I didn't get any of the drink. I just got the caramel apple.
The appetizer to the drink was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we do.
I see them when I've been there, and I always just, they look amazing, but probably like the fishbowl, a good one to share with somebody.
Or order one for the whole family.
Yeah. This is a,
Neither one of us have children,
no,
but we live in a world where children exist.
that's true.
'Cause
We
other
were each
people
a
have had
child at
them.
one point.
Yep. Just gonna say, whether you're a parent or someone who habitates the earth, don't let your kids eat this thing by
Oh my
themselves.
gosh.
They be,
I shouldn't let
that's
myself
too much
eat
sugar.
that. Yeah.
There's too much sugar, and if you've ever
Diabetic
seen a kid
shock.
on sugar,
Yeah.
it's not enjoyable for you. It's not
Until they
enjoyable for
crash.
us.
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
not. So
Also messy. That seems very messy for me as an adult,
yeah,
mm-hmm.
it's not good,
but it looks fun.
but it's definitely an experience.
Mhm.
So go drink that drink.
Yeah. You might want to make depending on your appetite, a separate trip to eat the burger and then come back and do
Yeah.
that too.
Or get your milkshake first, because you can always reheat your burger and fries.
Yeah, there you go.
So
Yeah.
your options.
Great.
Now, that was a sweet treat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go next to my favorite drink at Al Banco,
Mm-hmm.
which was told to me by the owner's mother.
Okay.
So I'm not what you'd call a coffee snob,
Yeah.
but I have taste buds and I know what I like and what I don't like.
Sure.
And so I was talking, and let me preface that with Al Banco, I think hands down every coffee shop in town is going to tell you this, except maybe I haven't confirmed this with Buffalo Blog.
Okay.
But when you want like the elite coffee
Yeah.
experience,
Yeah.
it's going to be at Al Banco. Like it's going to be the high end, highest crafted, most particular attention paid to crafting that coffee.
And the quality of the coffee itself and how it's, I'm going to say meant to be served, because how they do it is they don't do like a bunch of larger sizes. They don't Americanize it, if you will. Like they
Correct.
have, and Jesse, who's the owner, oh my gosh, he can tell you, if you ask, he will tell you, you'll get a science lesson.
You will learn more about coffee than you ever wanted to know,
But it's fascinating.
which is absolutely amazing
Yeah.
to me.
Mm-hmm.
With that said, the other coffee shops aren't bad.
No.
They
no.
just are not
Jesse's just
as particular.
insanely passionate about this. Yeah.
Now, to give you an idea, I went in just the other day and wanted to get a decaf, and they've had decaf in the past. And Jesse looked at me and said, I haven't. So this gives you an indication of the caliber of person we're dealing with. He goes, I don't have any decaf because currently there's no beans on the market that I find produce the quality of coffee experience that I want to deliver.
That sounds right for him. Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
okay. Which then made me feel awful because I'm not going to drink anything else.
Right. Because you need a decaf.
Yeah. Because I want to sleep at night.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, crap. So,
But that does speak to his dedication to
like
quality.
you're not getting a crap cup of coffee.
No.
Or what you might consider good, but Jesse
Right.
doesn't like. Like the quality isn't there for him. So anyway, with that tirade, get the flat white at Al Banco. And if you want to get it Rebecca style, get it with chocolate oat milk.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does that still make it a flat white?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. What I was originally told to order was a flat white Oatly, I think.
Okay.
Oatly's the name of the oat milk.
Yeah.
So it wasn't an issue so long as Jesse's mom was working.
Okay.
But then when I had to come in and order it myself, because like when I walk in, she's like, "Oh, you want your drink?" And I said, "Yeah." And so she would just punch it in.
Yeah. So you didn't even really know what you were ordering.
I had no clue.
Okay.
But it was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then I would come in and I'd look at Jesse and he's like, "What do you want?" I'm like, "Want your mom to order for me?"
Can you call her and ask what my drink is?
Could you ask what my drink? Could you just pull up in your system what I've ordered in the past?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what I get. And he looked at me and he knows who I am.
Yeah.
And he goes, "I think you do flat." So I ramble off the words that I think they are. That's what I do.
Yeah.
And he looks at me and he goes, "Oh, okay, yeah, you get a flat white with chocolate oat milk." He goes, "I don't," because Oatly was the name of the oat
brand.
milk.
Yeah.
And he goes, "I don't have that anymore."
Oh.
So that's what threw me. And I'm like, okay. And then it's decaf.
Yeah.
You're not going to get a decaf for a while. You can always
Right.
try, but it's great with caffeine too.
Yeah.
Just chocolate oat milk, flat white. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'll have to try that sometime with the chocolate milk. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. While we're on coffee, I'm going to mention, do you have other coffees on there?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it. Or wherever you want to go next. I just had
Well,
things
I
to
think
say
I
about
know where
coffee.
your next one is from, so that's why
It
I was
is.
gonna.
I have a couple comments on coffee. That's
Okay.
all. So yeah.
Let's, before we add your comments,
Yep.
jump to Great Falls' first craft cocktail lounge.
Yeah, good idea.
So I told you Kellergeist was the leader in the smoked wood drink.
Mm-hmm.
N-Bar was the leader in craft cocktails for our
Yes.
community. They were the first craft cocktail lounge in our community.
Yeah.
And their signature cocktail when they started was called the Juniper, or I think N-Bar, which is what
Oh, they've kind of have their own.
that's the name of
Yeah.
it. Because I think N-Bar means juniper. Nope.
In what language?
I don't know. I'm not really.
You
even
keep
sure about
talking.
that.
I'm gonna. You keep talking. I'm gonna see if there's truth to that.
This one was the toughest because at N-Bar, they have so many good drinks, but their signature drink that they brought as like the first reveal of craft cocktails for our community was the Juniper.
In-bar, where it's not in their title, but it would have umlauts over the A, is in English like juniper berry. So there you go.
I told you. You doubt me so often.
Oh, there's Swedish. Translate in-bar from Swedish to English is noun, the female seed cone of a juniper.
Yep.
It also means to stop, check, or hinder as if by enclosing with bars. In-bar.
N-Bar. Oh, yeah. So
Well, there you go. Good job.
I knew that they were connected.
I did not realize. Yeah, good work.
There's just a lot rattling around in this brain of mine.
It came
that
together.
Every now and again, you're like,
Yeah.
am I making this up or is this real?
No, I didn't know that. That's great.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fantastic.
Mhm. Do you remember what's in that one?
Nope.
That's
it's
fine.
delicious.
You just have to try it. Yep.
I don't have any idea.
I don't either.
Gin?
I was thinking it's a gin based.
That's
Yep.
just a wild guess.
Yeah.
No one here fully knows.
It's yummy. They have a lot
good.
they've got, that's like you said, their kind of signature one, obviously, but they've got a lot, and they have some fun ones like a holiday time too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then the next drink that you mentioned, holiday times, that you can only get in the
Yes.
holiday times, which is a signature for our community.
Mhm.
And a lot of people I had no idea a lot of people didn't know what this was. So
Yeah.
we talked about it with Brad, who came on to the podcast and talked about this drink and the City Bar and all that. So this is a drink you can only get at the City Bar. I mean, you can get it other places, but the City Bar is
This is what they're famous
the
for.
OG place to get
They really
a
are.
Tom and Jerry.
Mhm.
And Tom and Jerry's, I thought, were commonplace all over the world.
Yeah.
And at least if it wasn't commonplace all over the world, it was at least commonplace with Norwegians.
Yeah.
That's my thoughts. Anyway, it's a egg-based sweet drink.
Which makes it sound terrible, but
It
it's
does.
not the it's the egg fluffed
It's like
egg
lemon
whites.
meringue.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it. It's like a
you
meringue
do the-
consistency.
The lemon meringue without the lemon
Yeah.
pie.
You got some sugar and eggs,
And you
fluff.
put it in there, and then you pour rum or brandy, or if you're crazy at our house, a little bit of both.
Ooh.
In with that egg mixture, hot water on top, sprinkle it with some nutmeg, drink her down.
So good.
It is so good. It is the perfect holiday drink. And when you're in Great Falls for Parade of Lights or Christmas stroll, your first stop is usually the city bar to kick off the season with a Tom and Jerry.
Yeah. It's now become for Jason and I like a must. We have to get it at least once. And it's usually at like the Christmas stroll.
So I'll always get it during the Christmas stroll, but then I will always go back and just order it because here's a pro tip. It's better after the Christmas stroll.
Yeah. Well, Christmas stroll is first off
So
a great
busy.
event to come and be at, but it gets very, very busy. Yes.
So I like to go back and sip 1 or
Liter
2,
10. Yeah.
maybe 3.
They go down pretty quickly.
They're small cups.
Yeah. Also, pro tip, if you don't, you can mix it. Maybe let it like mix a little bit because first time I had it, I was like, oh, this is so yummy. And
Yeah,
then
you
I
didn't
drank all
stir.
the mix and then I was like, whoo, that's strong.
Yeah, they give you stirs for a reason. You're going to want to constantly mix that up and incorporate
makes-
everything, each one. It's a fantastic drink, and I am glad that the City Bar does it. It's like 13,000 eggs they go
It's a
through in a
ridiculous
season.
amount.
And then the other part is, with that Tom and Jerry, you can also get the mix.
You can. People
Take
use
it
it for all
home.
kinds of stuff.
Yeah, pancakes.
Oh, that's right.
You can use it for pancakes. You
Yeah.
can make Tom and Jerry pancakes. Obviously, you don't put the liquor in that. I mean, there's a lot
you
of things you
could.
could do with it. But yeah, Tom and Jerry, it's not signature to Great Falls, if you will, but I would say
It's a
is
very
pretty
quintessential Great Falls thing.
prominent for us. And obviously, it's really important drink because we put it on our 10 drinks to drink
Yeah.
list.
Could you put that on some, how do you think it'd be on like hot chocolate or coffee? No?
I don't know.
Some more
I
alcohol.
don't think
or-
it would be
yeah.
good.
I was just trying to, I was just thinking of ideas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you could test out.
I could.
That makes some great content.
Just
Today,
try it
Shannon
on.
tries Tom and Jerry's as a hot chocolate. Okay.
Variety of alcohols. Yeah. Okay. Great.
So we've done 2 alcohol. Let's jump back to no alcohol.
Okay. Great.
Another coffee. Now listed on my 10 drinks to drink, and this is an insider tip to just you podcast listeners, you can't get it anymore. The cinnamon
Yeah, you can.
ombre latte, it's back.
That's the one that went away. Was the whiskey?
Oh yeah.
The whiskey one went away. Cinnamon ombre is still there. In fact,
Oh, that's right. We had
Yeah.
to change out our list.
you did. Yep,
Yeah.
because I was looking, I was like, nope, that one's still there. We did have to change it. And so the reason is,
See how much I lose my mind?
and they rotate different flavors in and out, and then they have constant classics. The thing that I really love, and these are at Crooked Tree, is that they are all house made. These are very unique. Again, this is a Great Falls thing. They are house made. They use, for most of them at least, a simple syrup base, and then they're tea infused.
Yeah.
But it's not like your coffee tastes like tea. It's just to create these different flavors. And I had cinnamon ombre because not only can you go in, but you can get, is that what you're going to
syrup.
say?
Yep.
The syrups to go. So I had that this morning in my coffee.
Yeah, the cinnamon ombre.
Yeah.
See, folks, when I originally crafted this, it did not have cinnamon ombre, but we lost one of the flavored
Yeah.
syrups, and it was something whiskey.
Yeah. I
And
can't
it really
think of it
doesn't
now.
matter because you can't get it anymore.
No, but it was good.
But it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Cinnamon ombre is no slouch.
No,
It's absolutely wonderful.
it is.
And it is at Crooked Tree Coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the fun thing about these drinks is we're talking about coffees.
Mm-hmm.
You can only get that at Crooked Tree.
Right.
You can only get the flat white Oatly whatever chocolate at Al Banco.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't think you can go in and just
These are
order
not
this somewhere
Generic
else.
Starbucks flavors.
Nope,
No,
it's not going to work.
Yeah.
And Crooked Tree, fantastic little environment.
Yeah.
One of the things I love still about Crooked Tree is their baked goods, which always accompany my drinks.
so
but that's
good.
not what we're here to talk
And
about
there's
today.
two
is 10 drinks
locations.
to drink.
There's two locations with Crooked Tree now as well, downtown and then on the east end. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, highly recommend. And you can take some home with you as well. If you find a syrup you really like, you can
Yep.
get a little glass bottle of it.
Here's a pro tip.
Mm-hmm.
If you fall in love with the cinnamon ombre latte, I would suggest, which is what I do for gift bags for guests that come, is I go to Morning Light Coffee and get Charlie Russell roast coffee beans.
Yes.
And then I package that with the syrup from Crooked Tree.
It's a great idea.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That is the quintessential made in Great Falls coffee.
Mm-hmm. That's
Just
true.
telling you.
That's true. It's good stuff. I also really
And
like.
only something you can do at home.
Yeah.
Or you could get the cinnamon, you could get the syrup and then go to Morning Light, have them make you a coffee
Right.
and then add it after. But
Right.
really, don't you want your own Great Falls experience at home
Yeah.
that only you can create?
Right. And you can take it home with you. Yeah. They're caramel. I really like their caramel. It's not, it's a unique, yeah. They have really good caramel.
All of what I'm talking about with coffee is hot, and I'm just gonna share that I'm more of a hot coffee girl. You are more of a cold coffee girl.
Yes.
It's fairly normal for us to see a cup of coffee from somewhere in the fridge, and it's usually yours.
Yes. So, and that's currently the case because we went to Electric City Coffee and Bistro for my mom's birthday yesterday. I was chilly yesterday, so I was like, okay, I'll get it hot. And I had a little bit of it. And then I put it in the fridge because the majority of things, and at home I make the ice. I was just thinking about this morning that I'm like, it'll be 30 below and I'm still going to have ice. Peppermint mochas, I'll do. Those are hot, obviously, but
they would be good iced too.
Right. But most anything else, I just need the ice. But anyway, this is one of my favorites.
So I have to ask.
Yeah.
Let's see if I'm good since it's from Electric City.
Oh, yeah. You're going to know.
Is it a bee sting?
It is a bee sting, of course.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's not the only reason we're colleagues that we both like the same coffee, and I will tell you, it did not make our top 10 list.
No,
but it should have. But
it's a runner-up.
You know, there comes a point when there's only so much I can put on the page.
Can't make the full booklet, just drinks.
Now, the bee sting, in my opinion, should only be gotten iced.
Yeah. Which is, you might think that's a little odd because it's honey. Honey is in it. So you would think, oh, maybe this is only a hot drink. No, it's actually more. And obviously this is not the only place you can get a bee sting, but whatever they do for this one is like a great balance of sweet without over sweet. Yeah.
You can get bee stings other places?
Yeah, I've discovered this.
Huh.
Yeah.
I would have never guessed.
Yeah.
In our opinion, the only place to get a bee sting
is like this one's
is
still
at
my
Electric
favorite.
City Coffee.
Absolutely.
Now, speaking of Electric City Coffee, you're going to be going, well, you made the page. Why didn't you put that in as top 10 drink to drink? Well, this is why. Because Electric City also has fantastic smoothies.
Mm-hmm.
And
I haven't
so
had one in a long time.
their mixed berry smoothie is what made the top 10 drinks to drink. Because who doesn't want a good smoothie?
That's true.
You know, if you want to drink your breakfast, that's the way to
That's
do
the way
it.
to do it. I need to go back. I
Or
need to do
whiskey.
a smoothie. Well, that too. I need to do a smoothie sampling. It's been a long time since I've had one from there.
They, you know, here's my thing with smoothies. Sometimes you get them and they're too watery.
Mm-hmm.
Not great.
No. And then sometimes they're way too thick.
Yeah. And then you like bust blood vessels trying to suck them out.
It out of the straw.
Not
Yeah.
ideal. They perfect smoothie.
Mm.
Like the right kind of consistency. It's thick, but not too thick. It's fabulous. And they do a great job with their smoothies. So mixed berry smoothie is on our top 10 drinks, our 10 drinks to drink.
We really got a good variety here.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
we're complex people here at Great Falls, Montana Tourism,
It's
and we
not
don't just drink beer.
It's not just cheap beer. Yeah.
Now, the last one on our top 10 drinks to drink is one I would have never picked in a million years.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why is because I'm not a tequila girl.
Yeah.
And then we had Rob,
Nope.
Matt, and Amber. Matt, I am sorry.
His name is Matt Robb. This is why she.
You would think after so many, like, it's so disrespectful. I get mad at myself every time.
Well, you're
So-
just calling him more formally, I guess.
Mr. Rob. So Matt and Amber were on, and we talked about, here's my claim that I believe is true, Montana's only tequila lounge
Yeah.
exists here in Great Falls. I'm going to say the name of it, and I'm going to screw it up. El Conejo
Conejo. Mm-hmm.
Cantina inside the Wild Hair.
Mm-hmm.
It's my favorite space to drink at.
That's
I
really
love
cool.
the environment there,
Mm-hmm.
and it has all the kinds of tequila. And you're sitting there thinking, much like I did, I'm sure, if you hadn't listened to Matt and Amber's episode, it's Jose Cuervo. What else could there be?
A lot of people just get sick on tequila. Yeah.
Nope. There's a lot of different varieties of tequila,
Mm-hmm.
and they can be made into mixed drinks, not just done as shots with lime and salt. I think the more refined folks that listen to this are going to go, well, of course. Well, some of us aren't as refined. And it took Matt opening our eyes to all of the tequilas that exist in the world and then putting them into drinks
Yeah.
that we could then experience a lot of that in a way that's easy to experience tequila.
Mm-hmm. It's not just like you're taking shots of tequila when you're already however many in.
Correct.
Yeah.
So on our 10 drinks to drink list is the Baja Burro.
Great name.
Yep. It is your entry level drink
Okay.
at El Conejo. And that is how we're going to finish this portion
Yes.
of the 10 drinks to drink. That's our list.
Yes.
Now, I'm going to also make some shout outs or honorable mentions
Mm-hmm.
because things have occurred in our community since this list was developed.
Okay.
So there are some additional drinks
Mm-hmm.
that really could make this list.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to tell you 15 drinks to drink doesn't roll off
Doesn't
the tongue
have the same
as much.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
true.
So let me first start with, we've got some amazing just everyday drinks that you may want to go.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have your favorite drink. Like you're a Kahlua and cream type of gal, or you want a cranberry vodka. Go have those.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. And by all means, do that at some of the really unique environments in town, like the Stadium Sports Bar
Yeah.
and Casino. You could do beers and cocktails.
Yeah.
Or you could go to the Heidelberg Lounge,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't know if they'll get offended or not, but great little dive bar.
Yeah. It is.
I love it there.
It's been around a long time.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They do fun stuff there. Nice, clean environment. And I'm going to tell you, this is the oddest thing to share, but the women's bathroom there is amazing.
I'm trying to remember that one.
It's not what you'd expect, and it's just a really nice, clean bathroom.
They also do like craft days
Yep,
at this bar.
they do.
Mm-hmm.
And then one of my favorites, the Dew.
Of
So it's
course.
like there's plenty of other places to drink.
Yeah.
But one place where you can get mimosas during Mimosa Showdown,
Mm-hmm.
beers, wines, cocktails, Snits.
You love
And
snacks.
we've praised Snits a lot, and I just wanted to be able to share that.
Yeah.
The other honorable mention that I will make for drinks to drink would be the Sorbet Bramble at the Wild Hare.
Oh, okay.
That is a gin-based drink,
Okay.
and it's fantastic. They used to have a great holiday drink up at the Elevation 3330 that I don't know if they do anymore.
Yeah.
And it had a sprig of rosemary in it and cranberries wrapped in cucumber, and it was fantastic.
Oh, that sounds fun.
I don't remember the name of it, but it was great.
I also love talking about the mimosas. The hippie juice at Fifth and Wine is one of my favorite mimosas, plus a fun name. And then the strawberry basil mimosa from Kellergeist, also one of my favorites.
Also a great one.
Yeah.
Now, also did not make the list, but should have Guinness Shandy at the Celtic.
I do love a good shandy there.
Oh,
yeah.
it is so good.
They are really good. You know what else I just thought of too?
Tell me.
Magpies cocktails. The strawberry, I think it's the strawberry beret
Okay.
that I drink. Oh my gosh, they go down easy.
I do the Krabby Pepper that I love. I don't know if I've entered my spicy phase, but it's a little bit on the jalapeno style side.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of a bite to it, but I really like it.
Yeah.
Unique thing there, again, our content on Montana's Base Camp is a little bit evergreen.
Yeah, we've had some new,
So there's a lot of things we'd love to add, but there's not enough pages.
Yeah, I definitely think a magpie cocktail belongs on that too.
The neat thing about them is they serve in mason jars, 16 ounces or 32 ounces.
Huge. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to say it. The price difference isn't that much. Get the 32.
Just get the 32. Have a driver.
Yep.
Take your time.
Yep.
They go down very easily, so take your time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or share with a friend.
Yeah, that too.
So we went with a friend, and my friend and I shared all the drinks to sample them just to see what they were. So we were getting 32 ounces and drinking them. And Robert watched us and took us home.
I was going to say, I was like, did you have somebody taking care of you?
It was a great time.
That sounds delightful.
There are clearly other drinks to drink in our community that we haven't highlighted.
No.
We want you to share what drinks we didn't mention that need to be mentioned.
Please tell us.
Yeah. If we had a Facebook group page, you'd be able to post that there, but you don't.
I'll get to it.
But if you just want to start making comments on our Facebook page,
just go
for it. Should be a 10 drink to drink, top drink to drink. How about we do that? Don't give us 10
just your
drinks to drink.
Yeah.
Just give us what drink you think should be on the drink to drink page.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe if you participate, you'll get a prize.
We're big into giving prizes. I've been working on a really fancy project. You're not getting that prize. Unless it's a quality submission. Because this is going to be an expensive gift.
Oh, nice. Well, we'll see. We'll see what people come up with.
Soon. You can always email information at visitgreatfalls.org. Nope. visitgreatfallsmontana.org.
We'll tell Carol, yep, that's right. Visit Great Falls, Montana.
Nope, visitgreatfalls.org.
Our website,
email.
visitgreatfallsmontana.org.
I don't know anything that goes on here.
Just visit Great Falls. Carol's just going to get random emails like, I like a gin and tonic. Yeah. Okay.
Carol will reply, me too.
Yeah. I don't know what this is about, but okay. She'll have a conversation.
Thanks for sharing. But what we're looking for there is those unique drinks that we missed.
Yeah.
That is just perfect and kind of superior to anywhere else that you've ever had them. So
we get a lot of places, but we don't get everywhere all the time. And so we might be missing some quality ones. Yeah.
Yeah. We can't drink them all. We can't drink everything, people.
Although you tried at Magpie.
Well, we did drink everything
successfully
there. But they change out the menu. So you always have to go back to try more.
Okay.
So
there's more opportunities.
And one of it's like the best patio in.
It is a neat patio.
I'm going to go with Montana.
I do miss when El Banco was there as well.
Oh, yeah.
But
yeah, if you've not been to that patio at Magpie, you're really missing out.
Yeah.
There you go. I don't know what more could be said. We'll know after you submit information to us.
We can do an updated list with your recommendations.
Yeah. May even consider changing the Montana Base Camp magazine and put your picture next to the photo or picture next to the drink.
There you go. You could be on our social media too.
You could. All you got to do is engage.
Yes. That's all we're asking. We'll give you stuff. Just
Just be friends with us.
Please.
Let's be partners. Let's be friends. Okay,
Let's
that's
wrap.
enough for today. Thank you for listening. As always, we love when you tune in from wherever you are. And until we see your bright, smiling, happy, healthy, lovely, lovely faces here in Great Falls, Montana, we do hope you're creating amazing memories with your friends and family wherever you might be. We'll see you soon.
We're No Dam Experts is the recorded claims from Great Falls, Montana, covering what you need to know about this amazing damn town. Damn, that felt good.